So let's start in the beginning. I was a young kid that did many sports. I was pretty decent swimmer. Actually, I was in the Israeli national team all the way to 17, U17. Good breaststroke swimmer. I made a huge change when I was 17 and I moved and I followed my heart and I went to play soccer, football. My dream was there and I was lucky enough to play in the Israeli First League and then many years in the United States from a junior college level to an NCAA in Southern Connecticut State University. Did my bachelor's in psychology and my master's in exercise science, concentrating on sports psychology. I didn't know exactly what it means, but I was very, very excited about people and about competitive sport. So sports psychology was just beginning all over the world. I was very excited about that. And for the last 18 years, all I'm doing is working with young and adults athletes that try to fulfill the potential. And I help them by making a reverse engineering toward their goal. For example, if someone want to play basketball in the NBA, we checked his position and what exactly the player is performing. How high his jump, how fast he run, how many points he shoot, from where, what he need to do in defense, what he need to do in order to help his team. We measure his dream. We measure him right now. And then we build together a map towards fulfilling his dream. I'm trying to be the one who reflects your performance and show you that by taking control over the will actions, you actually can fulfill your potential mentally and physically, be in your best format with adrenaline and dopamine that's flying in when we're winning battles or when we're succeeding in something, and then to participate and to explore your talent on the office part. So I'm a kind of a sports psychologist, kind of enhancement performance program. For me, sports psychology, the only problem that I had that I could not measure it. How could I reflect my success or the athlete's success or his improvement in the mental side without measuring it? So in the past 20 years, all I care about is to measure sports psychology. And I developed a language that's called 70-30. I checked many games, every action of every player. I put down the statistics that everybody used to, and I just start to count everything. And then I divided all the actions into two categories: will action and skill action. Points and contribution to the team, contribution to the victory. And it's called will action because you don't need a lot of skill if you're a good athlete. To run, to fight, to sacrifice, but no one really counts those kind of stuff and no one can really give you feedback or enhancement on your performance. Everybody really worried about the shooting. So I counted many games, and after maybe a few hundred games, I found out that whichever team that win the will action win the game. Over 90%, it was crazy. Kids, girls, 15-year-olds, professionals, Olympic Games. Karma, what is karma? Luck, right? So I'm start to reflecting and I see that whoever win the will action, win the game. And we're concerned about your shooting percentage. Who is performing on offense? 70% of the overall actions are will actions. I got nothing to do with receiving. only with our skill and talent and will to give action to the team. Another deny, another deflection, another loose ball, another contest, block, rebound. But it's all counted. We grounded the other team. We're pushing them back. So with time, I realized that statistics, advanced statistics, super duper advanced statistics, in the end of the day, are all mystery. No one really understands what the difference or why it's so important. In this language, in 70-30, every action counted, measured, and add up to 3 major categories. How many actions compared to the minutes you played, how many aggressive actions, and how many skill and quality actions you gave. We find out, as I said, that if we're winning the will action by a lot, we win the game. And then I realized that it's not a combat of skill. It's a combat of will that control our self-confidence. Everybody talks self-confidence, what is self-confidence? 70-30 describe self-confidence as a moving and alive animal. All of us have good version of ourselves, good thinking, good feeling, adrenaline flying in, dopamine flying in, the dancing together, sometimes oxytocin, love is in the air. We're feeling good, we're kind. And we have another version, bad version, that we're afraid, that we're avoiding action, we're avoiding mistakes, cortisol is flying in, meaning adrenaline, the dancing, not a good dance, they freeze. We breathe heavy, the shot is short, our sight is not good, minus 20% in the performance. Good version? Endorphin, dopamine,